In class 12th, accountancy, we are on unit number 1, that is NPO, non-profit organizations. And in the previous classes, I explained you about the meaning of NPO, then the different features of NPO and differentiation between profit organization and non-profit organization. Now my today's topic is different accounts which are prepared by NPO. First of all, receipt and payment account. As I explained you, receipt and payment account is just like a cash book. And cash book means all the inflows and outflows. All the inflows and outflows, all the receipts and payments will be entered in receipt and payment account, whether related with current year or with previous year or with next year. It is not matter. Just enter all the receipts and all the payments, and by that organization, non-profit organization, can find out the balances. In previous classes, also I explained you that receipt and payment account may be for cash as well as for bank. Now today onwards, I'll give you a detail of receipt and payment and income and expenditure account. Second account is income and expenditure account. It is like a profit and loss account. Profit and loss account prepared by profit organization because they are running with the aim to earn profits. While non-profit organizations are running for the betterment of society, for the welfare of the group, or for the welfare. Their aim is not to earn profits. They are not producing something. They are not selling something. They are providing services. Okay, on the basis of non-profit aim. So they prepare income and expenditure account. Now, my dear children, income and expenditure account is same as profit and loss account. Same as profit and loss account. Now, third is balance sheet. Balance sheet is prepared by the same way as I taught you in class 11th in chapter 9 and 10, financial statements. By the same way, they also prepare one side for liabilities, another for asset, and they match the total also. So the balance sheet process is same. Only the difference in income and expenditure account, like net profit from P&L, will be termed as surplus in NP. Net profit in profit and loss account is treated as surplus in NPO. Net loss in profit organization will be termed as deficit in non-profit organization. So basically, three accounts you have to prepare. Now, yesterday we discussed receipt and payment account to PPT. Today also I will show you these things. First of all, final accounts or financial statements of NPO are of three: receipt and payment, income and expenditure, and balance sheet. Yesterday I explained you that receipt and payment account is similar to cash book. All transactions are entered here which are received in cash or through bank. That account starts with the opening cash balance and ends with the closing cash balance. You can see the format of receipt and payment account. This side, debit side is for receipt, credit side is for payment. This side, opening balances of cash and bank, then receipts, whether capital or revenue or recurring or repeating. And this side, credit side is for payments. Payments may be related with the current year, previous year, next year, it doesn't matter. And the balance will be closing balance. All receipts this side, all payments this side. But the period may be previous year, current year, future year, that will not be considered. Only the inflow of cash and outflow of cash. Okay, only, see, only the actual cash receipts and cash payments are recorded. Only. And non-cash items like depreciation, outstanding, not recorded because these are not in cash. Okay, so how to calculate closing balance? This also by the total of debit side minus the total of credit side. It serves the purpose of cash book. Then format of receipt and payment. Yesterday I told you to just see. This is opening balance, this is closing balance, and all the receipts whether belongs to the current year, previous year, next year, and all the payments. Okay, don't enter non-cash items. Now, what are the items of receipt and payment account? Note down, my dear children. Items of receipt and payment accounts. First is revenue receipts. Second is capital receipts. Third is revenue expenditures. Fourth is capital revenue expenditure, or you can say revenue payments. And fourth is capital payments. Digvijay, if you don't want to on your video, please see that. Athar, please copy it. Athar Singhal, please copy it. Harshvardhan, please copy it. Copy. Harshvardhan, copy it. Show beta, show your copy. Show your copy, please. Ashlan, on your video, please. Ashlan, remain on. Keep it off. Now, what are the revenue receipts? Revenue receipts are those receipts which are recurring and repeating in nature. Capital receipts are non-recurring and non-repeating. Same definition for revenue payment, which are recurring and repeating frequently, and capital payments, which are non-recurring, non-repeating. Now, yesterday we explained that. I explained. Now, next account, which today I am going to start is income and expenditure account. INE. Income and expenditure account is prepared at the end of the accounting year, at the end of the fiscal or financial year. It shows the surplus or deficit. As just now I explained you, surplus means income minus expenses, and deficit means expenses minus income. See, my dear children, income and expenditure account is just like profit and loss account. Debit side and credit side. Debit is for expenditure, then credit is for income. Same as profit and loss account. In the debit side, the non-profit organization shows all the expenditures, and in the credit side, they will show all the sources of income. See, debit is for expenditure, salaries, rent, printing and stationery, postage, wages, maybe various sources are there of various items are there on which the NPO will spend. Then income side, subscription, membership fee, entrance fee, sale of old newspaper, interest received from bank, interest on investment means all income of the year, they will show in income side. That is credit side. Now, if debit side is less and credit side is more, the remaining amount will be termed as surplus. So, how to calculate surplus? Surplus means the profit of the NPO. How to calculate surplus, my dear children? Yes, please. How to calculate surplus? Surplus means income minus expenses. Income side minus expenses side, the remaining amount. Vijay, you are not copying down, beta. I made these slides in an easy way for you all. And you are not copying down, beta. Daily I have to say to you, surplus is equals to income minus expenses. Means the total of this side is 5,800 and total of this side is 5210. So 5800 minus 5210, the remaining amount is 590. That will be termed as surplus. But please, in the bracket, you should write excess of income over expenditure. Excess of income over expenditure. Artham, you are copying down, beta? For the surplus, you have to write excess of income over expenditure. Now, my dear children, if the debit side is more than credit side, means if the expenditures are more than income, then the difference will be termed as deficit. You will write this side, and for deficit you will write in the bracket excess of expenses over income. So these two things you can find out as you learned in class 11, that profit and loss account shows net profit and net loss. Same in non-profit organization. Income and expenditure account is prepared to know the surplus and deficit. The profit organization shows net profit here, they will show surplus. Surplus means excess of income over expenditure. And this side, the profit organization will show net loss. So they will treat it as excess of expenses over income, that will be termed as deficit. See, these two lines may be in fill in the blank, maybe multiple choice questions. Deficit is equals to, it will give you expenses minus income, income minus expenses, expenses plus income. Okay, by this way we can give it. Okay, now see, what is the use of that surplus? Yes, my dear children, listen carefully. Shall I ask you the question, or you forgot the class 11? I'm sure you forgot. See, the net profit which is calculated by profit and loss account will be transferred to the balance sheet added in the capital. But here, see the surplus that will transfer same to capital fund. And if there is deficit, that will be subtracted. So the surplus earned by NPO is added to capital fund and the deficit is deducted from capital fund in the balance sheet. See, my dear children, this is not a new thing for you. Surplus means net profit by the profit organization. They add it to capital. Yes. And deficit means net loss by the profit organization and they deduct it from the capital. Same way, they will also do. Surplus will be added because surplus will increase their fund. Deficit deducted because deficit means loss will be reduced from the capital fund. You can note down this one. I can give you this in the MCQ or fill in the blank. Surplus is dash to the capital fund and deficit is dash from the capital fund in the balance sheet, or we can make it in another form. You can note down this one. This balance sheet I showed you just to see how the surplus will be added. Not a new thing. In class 11th, you are aware about that. All the profits will be added in the capital and all the losses will be subtracted. This is the format of balance sheet. Same as class 11. Same as class 11. This side is liabilities. This side is assets. The total of both the sides will be same. Total of both the sides will be same. It shows accuracy of the accounts. If the total of balance sheets of both the sides are same, it shows that your accounting treatment is correct. But be careful. Surplus should be added and deficit should be deducted. Now, preparation of income and expenditure account. See, my dear children, income and expenditure account is usually prepared in T form, T-shape account. In class 11, I explained you T-shape. T-shape means no need to make that date column. Okay, expenditures and income. Debit side is for expenditure, credit side is for income. Generally, it is prepared at the end of the year, maybe financial year, maybe calendar year. Generally, it is now fiscal year. Credit side is for income, debit side is for expenditure, and the balancing figure, this balancing figure is termed as surplus. It can also be prepared in vertical form, but generally it is suggestible to prepare in T-shape because in NCERT or in CBSE guideline, it is given clearly that income and expenditure account should be prepared in T-shape. So my dear children, if you want to note down revenue expenditures on debit side and income on credit side, I can give you in fill in the blank also, like this way. Revenue expenses on dash side. Revenue income on dash side. I'm sure you must understood what I am saying. Now, the points to be remembered. Please note down points to be remembered. Points to be remembered. Only revenue items to be considered. Only revenue items to be considered. Only revenue items to be considered. Second, it is based on accrual basis, means only current year. Accrual basis means current year's income and expenditure are shown. Mehul Bansal, accrual basis means only current year's income and expenditures are to be shown. Clear? Shall we proceed? Then, all items to be adjusted. As I taught you in class 11, outstanding, prepaid, all to be adjusted. So the next point, adjustments of certain items are to be made. Adjustment is required. Without adjustments, we cannot make income and expenditure account. Then the main thing, why income and expenditure account is prepared, my dear children, this is the main aim, to know the surplus and deficit, that the organization, non-profit organization is having surplus or deficit, they have to make income and expenditure account. For cash balance, they prepared. For cash balance, they prepared. Yes, Harshvardhan, please give me the answer. For cash balance, what they prepared? For cash balance, they prepared receipts and payment account, and for calculating surplus and deficit, they prepared income and expenditure account. Surplus means income minus expenses, or deficit is equals to expenses minus income. These are the features of income and expenditure account. First of all, I want to explain you what we have completed today. See, receipts and payment account, and receipt and payment account, and this is the format. Debit side is expenses, credit side is income. Then it is always prepared in T-shape. Okay, debit side for expenses, credit side for income. Only revenue items are to be considered. Accrual basis, only current year to be considered. All adjustment to be made, and it is prepared to know the surplus and deficit. Surplus means income minus expenses. Deficit means expenses are more than income. Now my question is, just now I asked, my question is, Atharv Singhal, please on your video. Atharv Singhal, please on your video. Yes. Now see the screen. Non-profit organization means the organization whose aim is not to earn profit. They are not making or selling or something. They are working for the betterment of the society or for the group, and they generally their source of income is, as I explained you yesterday, some donation, some charity, some subscription, membership fee, entrance fee, interest, etc. Now they prepared 3 accounts. Receipts and payment account is just like cash book. Atharv Singhal, please on your video, beta. Atharv Singhal. And second is income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account is just like profit and loss account. Receipt and payment account is prepared to know the cash balances, while income and expenditure account is prepared to know the surplus and deficit like P&L account, and balance sheet, which shows asset and liabilities of the business. I am sure you must understood today's